usual leg on top. So just change the crisscross of your legs. Okay, and then pull your feet closer towards the root of the thigh, the top of the thigh. Push the knees down. So lean forward, push the knees down, and then lean back. Okay, hold your knees and try to bring the shoulders right above the hip. Like this is what I mean. Usually when people sit straight, they tend to become like this. So the shoulders come ahead of the hip. So I want you to just take the shoulders back in line with the hip, palms facing upward, and gently close your eyes. Roll the shoulders back. Roll your shoulders back. Chest should come forward. And let's simply begin by focusing on our breath. Your inhalation and exhalation. As you inhale, be grateful for the day, for the freshness of the morning, or it is evening for you. Be grateful for the entire day. Draw in the fresh energy, fresh prana around you. With every exhalation, simply let go of anything unwanted, any negativity, any stress from the previous day or from today. So breathe in freshness and exhale out anything stale, any stale energy that doesn't serve you. Again, inhale, breathe in fresh, good prana, healthy prana. Exhale, just let go of any blocked energies. This time as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're going to chant Om 3 times followed by the Patanjali mantra. Take a deep breath in. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोतं प्रवरं मुनिना पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिर्वाणतोऽस्मि. Gently bow down. Salutations to the sage Patanjali and to the Lord within you. Gently open your eyes, look at your palms, look at your thumb tips touching your heart center. Gently look at the floor, blink a couple of times, and you may slowly look up with a smile. Namaste everyone, and welcome to class. Stay 1 minute. Okay, so we'll start off with an eye exercise again today. One of my favorites. We've done this before with the older students, so the focus defocus exercise. Alright, simply bringing your finger 1 inch away from the nose, very close to the nose. The tip of the finger should be exactly in line with your eyebrow center. Okay, and then let's start by just noticing the fingertip in detail. So just look at the fingertip, look at the nail, look at the top of the nail, look at the nail going inside the skin around the nail. Just look at the tip of the finger, the roundedness. Try to look at those fine lines, what we call the fingerprint, unique to you. And now notice that your finger is in focus and the rest of the backdrop is sort of blurred out. The finger is focused and the backdrop is blurred, just like the portrait mode on your camera. And now slowly you're going to extend the elbow, move the finger away from you, away from you, away from you until you straighten the elbow. The fingertip is still in line with the eyebrow center, and now you notice that the finger is merged with the background. Right? It's no more in focus, it's defocused. Pull it closer to you and slowly it starts coming into focus again. The rest of the background gets blurred. Move it away and again notice the defocusing effect of the eye. Pull it closer and notice the natural ability of the eye to just focus. And defocus, extend and focus, pull back. Do it at a medium pace, whatever feels medium pace to you, not too fast, not too slow. Move it away once again and bring it close. Okay, now keep it closer to your nose, a little more closer than earlier, maybe just half an inch away, and keep looking at the fingertip. Keep looking just at the tip of the finger. Like really at the very tip of the finger, the top of the finger, just top of the finger. Widen your eyes a little bit, focus more. Notice how the background is just very blurred, and notice how the size of the finger feels magnified. Gently release the finger down, blink your eyes a couple of times. Use two fingers and then just place it on your eyes, on the eyelids. Press, apply a little pressure for 3 seconds, 2, 1. Release the pressure, keep the fingers there itself, release the pressure, 2, 1. Apply pressure for 3 seconds, release the pressure for 2 seconds. Apply pressure for 2 seconds, release for 2 seconds. And gently just bring the elbows down and slowly rotate the eyes, rotate, press the under eye a little bit. From the inner edge to the outer edge. And release. Blink your eyes a couple of times, open it. So why do we do the eye exercises in yoga? Right? If you go for any other exercise routine or sport, if you go to the gym, you definitely don't do eye exercises, although you're using these muscles the whole day. In fact, they're one of the strongest muscles of the body. Okay, there are different ways to measure the strength of the muscles, like the tenacity, like depending on usage, depending on strength, etc. So strength-wise, your thigh muscles and the glutes are the strongest, but these are strong in terms of the repetitive action that you do of blinking, etc. the whole day, right? And they say that even when we rest the eyes, I've told you this, when we rest the eyes also, we're not sleeping, even in sleep you have this rapid eye movement, right? REM that they call. Yeah. So why we give so much importance to the eyes in yoga is because yoga has a spiritual connect. So unless you're into a sport like shooting or something, you are not made to do eye exercises. They say that when we meditate, right, the whole yoga practice we're doing is to simply be able to sit still and gain mind control, right? So they say when we meditate, when the divine energy comes down to the crown of the head, a lot of energy goes into the eyes. Okay, pranic healers here would know. We do exercises before meditation for the eyes, after meditation for the eyes. Before meditation to cleanse the eyes, after meditation because there's a lot of energy in the eyes that you want to sort of get grounded, rooted. So, and so many other reasons. Maybe someday I'll do a session on this. Why do they say the eyes are the windows to the soul? And why you cannot lie looking at somebody in the eye, right? There's so much connection of the eye with our well-being. That's why. So even if a person is visually challenged, they need to keep their eyes healthy, the physical eye healthy. Alright, otherwise their health will deteriorates. Okay, for the next simple exercise, just place your fingertips on the floor, lengthen your spine properly, lengthen the spine. Okay, feel your hips getting as if you're light, as if the hips are light, you're more strength on the hands, and do a simple neck rotation, starting turning the head to the right, taking the head back, dropping it back, moving towards the left shoulder, bringing it down, chin towards the chest. Again, move to the right and drop back to the left and center, chin to the chest. One more round, to the right and back and left and center, down. Reverse the direction, to the left shoulder and back, right shoulder and down, center. Keep going for 3 more times. Do not crouch the shoulders should be relaxed. And slowly look up. Alright, keep your hands there in case you're feeling a little dizzy. Okay, so this hand just gives you like sort of a stability, firmness, otherwise you would end up moving this whole chest shoulder region. Alright, extending the legs out. Okay, so this is more for the shoulder exercise. Now where your hips end, please place your fingertips there. Okay, and this we did I think maybe on Tuesday. Okay, this shoulder girdle rotation. So I want you to rotate, lift up the shoulder to the ear, rotate it back, and then again lift up the shoulder, push it forward. So just simple push back and push forward. This socket rotation, this is a ball and socket joint, right? So now the important thing here is chest always open. So even when I push my shoulder forward like this, the chest should not go in. Notice my back should not curve like this. Now notice what happens. Chest should lift up, shoulder still forward. Shoulder roll back, also chest up. Shoulder roll forward, also chest up. Okay, let's practice this. Inhale, lift up, shoulder back. Exhale, roll forward, still lift the chest up. Inhale, roll back, lift up the chest. Exhale, roll forward, still lift up the chest. Roll back, roll forward, roll back, roll forward. If you're a little sensitive, you can notice the change of pressure. Everybody release. Just notice the change of pressure on your palm. Okay, roll back, maximum, hold it there. Notice where there's pressure on the palm. Roll forward, hold it there. Notice where there's pressure on the palm. When you roll back, you should feel the pressure on the base of the palm. Lift up the chest. Okay, many of you are dropping your head. So, Savani, like this. Neck should not be like this. Neck should always be in line with the spine. Neck is a part of the spine. Okay, roll forward. Notice the pressure on the mound of the fingers. Roll back. Notice the pressure on the base of the palm. Roll forward. Notice the pressure on the mounds of the fingers. Release. Relax. Just lie back. Slowly moving to the abdomen, hip a little bit. So for the abdomen, let's just do some cycling. Cycle, cycle, cycle. Wow, I wish I could pedal on a boat here. Okay, and reverse cycle. Okay, shall we go a little faster? Rotation, forward pedaling, faster, but still kick the thigh into your abdomen. Come on, bring the knee as close to the chest as you can. Push the leg forward as much as you can. So both this action, stop. I just don't want you to do this simple rotation. I want you to pull back maximum, push forward maximum. It should come from the hip. The movement is not just happening in the legs. You're doing it for the hip and the abdomen. Okay, let's begin again. Pull back maximum, push forward maximum. Come on. And fast. Pull back and push forward. Maximum. Knee back, foot forward, knee back, foot forward. Reverse the direction. Reverse for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release. Slowly come up to sitting. Okay, just bending the knees, holding it here. Place your hands under the knee. I want you to lift up one leg, rotate, the other one, rotate, this one, rotate, and reverse, rotate. Okay, gently again, back on your elbows, or you can lie down, or maybe you can just lie down, everyone, and then bring your feet up here to about 45 degrees. And I want you to rotate, like really flex the whole foot,
Make a big and slow circle with your toes. The stretch should come right from the ankle. You should be even feeling it to the middle of your calf. A nice rotation. The whole foot should feel flexed. Reverse rotation. Reverse, reverse for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Feet down. Okay. Hold your hands under the knees and just simply move the feet. Move the feet, move the feet, move the feet. Okay, so we did our Sukshma Vyayam right from the head to the toe. Now we're going to do a little bit of Stula Vyayam or dynamic exercise. Okay, so Supta Padangushtasana, option to keep your left knee bent or straight and the right leg comes up. Okay, start with small circles. Circles, circles, circles. Okay, a slight bend in the knee is alright, no problem. Alright, and then bigger circles. You're more working on the mobility of the leg, mobility of the joints. So it's okay if you don't keep the knees stretched. Alright, big circles. Reverse the smaller circles. Come back to the top. 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And reverse for 5. Swing the leg. Come on, sweep the floor almost. Big circle, big quarter. 2 and 1. Bend the right knee, place it here. Left leg lifts up. Alright, smaller circles. Let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Continue with the bigger sweep, bigger circle. 5 and 4 and 3. Just 2. Last 1. Come back to the top. Smaller circle. Reverse the direction for 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bigger sweeps for 5. Keep going. Make the sweep bigger. Feel the rotation from the hip region, not just the legs. The pelvis is opening up and release. Release. Next, I want you to just pull the knees close to the chest. Okay, and just go back and forth like this. Roll the back also up. Keep coming up like this. Touch the toes down. Lift up, touch the toes down, and then finally come up to sitting. Sitting. Okay, so this one is going to be a little taxing for your legs. All right. If you are having leg cramps, last few days of your monthly cycle for the women, or if you have knee pain, you can do this exercise, but then be mindful of how many repetitions you want to do. It's a very, very leg strengthening sort of flow. Okay, so first I'm just demonstrating. First we're going to sit in Vajrasana. I'm going to tuck my toes in, lift up, come up like this. I should be able to see my toes as I go into Utkatasana. Release my hands sideways, knee down and come. When you put your knee down, don't fall down or jerk down. Be gentle with the knees. Okay, alright, if you wish, you can always double up the mat to protect the knees. Slightly double up the mat. Okay, now how to sit in Vajrasana? You need to bring your feet together, heels together. Important thing is heels together, and then simply sit back with the heels together. Unless it's very, very painful for you, the varicose veins, etc., then you have to just keep the toes together, heels can be apart. But learn to sit in Vajrasana. Very, very important asana, thunderbolt pose. If you start doing this in your 30s, 40s, you'll never have foot problems, leg problems. You'll never have this issue of varicose veins. Especially women tend to have this issue a lot because of, long standing hours or whatever, Okay, or anybody with that profession of long standing hours. Okay, now let's begin. Come up on your knees, tuck the toes in, lift up the hip, go to Utkatasana. Straight back, so stretch the hands and straight back, weight on the heels, so much so weight on the heels that you should be able to lift up your toes here. Okay, slowly release the hands to the sides, knee down, relax the toes and then sit on the heels. Again, tuck the toes in, lift up the hip and you're up to Utkatasana. Nice straight back. Release the hands, knee down gently, relax the toes. Everybody got a hang of it? Can we do it a little faster without losing the form? Okay, let's begin. Tuck the toes in, lift up, Utkatasana. Release the hands, knee down, release the feet, Vajrasana. Tuck the toes in, hip up to Utkatasana. Take the hips back. Your knees should not go beyond the toes. You should be able to look at your toes in Utkatasana. Hands to the sides, knees down, relax the toes, sit back. Once more, tuck the toes in, lift up and release. Okay, your legs are going to hurt through the day, so do as many reps as you can comfortably. Alright, push yourself a little bit, but then know that it's going to hurt when you walk up and down the stairs today. Alright, don't remember and curse me. Okay, and down. One last. Tuck the toes in. Come on, lift up. Very nice. Utkatasana. This one. Stay low. Stay low. Take the hip lower. Try to make the thigh parallel to the floor. Come on. Stretch the hands up. Straighten the back. Release down. Knees down. And sit back. Okay. Hands down in front of the knees. And then, so you can adjust this mat such that your knees have cushion. Come to this tabletop posture. Okay, tabletop. Nice tabletop. Alright. Just stretch the right leg out and just move slightly back and forth. The whole body. You can just push the heel back. Stretch the body forward. Take some time. Push the heel back. Stay there. Heel back, heel back, heel back. Push forward. Stay there. The other leg, left leg. Heel back. Stay forward. Heel back. Stay forward. Okay. Next. We're going to do this. Everybody check if some of you, your shoulders, your palm ahead of this. Shoulders need to be right above your wrist. Hip is right above your knee. Check your alignment. Proper tabletop. Do you have you seen table like this? Are the legs cross usually on the table? Okay, the legs need to be straight. Okay, now again take the right leg back. Okay, and I want you to take the whole body in a circle. So circle the foot as well. So the foot should shift on the big toe mound to the small toe mound. Weight on the big toe mound, then weight on the small toe mound. Rotate the whole body in circles. Your back should be nice and straight. Don't change the form of the back and the hip. And reverse the rotation of the circles. Reverse, very good for arm strengthening. For someone like Pallavi, who if you struggle with planks or Chaturanga Dandasana, this is very good. Release left leg back. This is a very gentle arm strengthening, especially for women. Reverse. Reverse the direction. Left leg. Very nice. Feeling it in the arms already. Okay, we'll give the arms a break. Relax. Sit back. Okay, so we're going to start proper. We already started with the Stula Vyayam or the gross exercises, but we're going to do a yogic cardio. The next 10 minutes, I do not want anybody to stop. It's going to be a little high energy. Let's come up to standing. Okay, right leg back. We're going to do high knees. We're going to repeat some of the exercises from yesterday. Use the swing of your arms. Lift up and back and up. Kick the knee up into the chest. Thigh into the abdomen. Keep going. Higher and higher. Higher for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Swap the legs. Left leg back. Alright, and kick and kick and kick and kick for 4. Come on, bring the foot towards the pelvis, near the pelvis, almost above the pelvis. And 2 and 1 and release. Come back to center. Alright, now you're going to have the hands on the waist. What we did while lying down, you're going to do here on top. So start with small circles. Try to lift the small circle up to the, little up to the waist region. To the waist. Lift up. Alright, now bigger circles. So sweep, tap down. Sweep the leg, tap down. Rotate, tap. Again, rotation should come from this region. From the hip, rotate. Rotate. One last. Reverse the direction and up and up and up and up. Reverse. So reverse 5, 4, 3. More for the rotation, so knee bent is okay, acceptable. 2 and 1 last. The other leg. All right. Try to like bring up to the waist level. Come on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Rotate for 5, 4, 3 and 2. Come on. 1 last. Reverse rotation. Start to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bigger circles. Now for 5. Keep the upper body stable. Upper body form stable. 3, 2. Don't lean forward too much like this, or don't move the upper body too much. 1 last. Release. Come back to center. Active break. So you're just going to jog. 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 Light jog. And you can breathe out through the mouth as you jog. Okay, how do you jog? Some people are jog. So you need to jog with your knee and foot coming down. Not so much like this. You don't want to kick back like how, like dogs would kick back. So you want to like, it's a mix of knee up and going back action, okay? Alright, jog from the front of the mat to the top of the mat. Breathe out through the mouth. Come back to center. 20 jumping jacks, okay? No one stop. Come on, unless you have knee or back pain, just do a little bit, but don't give up. All right, let's begin. 20, 19, 18 and 17. Keep going. 16. Start. 15, 14, 13, 11. Faster. 12, 10, 9 and 8 and 7. Faster. 6. And nobody's touching the bicep to the ear. Come on, stretch the hands up. Bicep to the ear. 6, 5, 4. Keep going. Last 2 and 1. Release. Relax. Okay. Bend over. Just breathe out through the mouth. Breathe out through the mouth. Okay, on your toes, on your heels. On your toes, on your heels. Alright, sink in low. Come on, hands down. And you're here. Remember the crunches that we did yesterday? So you're going to have your elbow here. It's going to be slightly different. Alright. Everybody get down. Straighten the legs. And now your hips are more or less straight. Slightly up in the air. Not like this. Not a mountain. Just a little bit. Head should not go down. Okay. Head is still very close to your... If I put the nose down, it should rest on the thumbs. Everybody has the form, right? Okay, now. You can bend on the knee. You can stay on the knees and watch me. So yesterday we did this. You just kicked and back. Kick the arm and back. Today I want you to do a small circle here. So it's going to be like this. Circle and back. Circle and back. Okay. Now how did we speak about abdominal engagement? Everybody come up on the knees. So yesterday I was telling you that when we speak of core muscles, using the core muscles, generally people, for beginners, they say suck the stomach in, tighten the core, correct? But tightening the core should not be pulling like this, okay? So you're pressurizing these abdominal organs, important organs. We don't want that. In yoga, we never tighten anything. So you want to extend, always stretch. So lifting up the chest, take the hands back like this. Can you feel your stomach getting flatter? And then try to as if push the pelvis down. See, notice this action as if you're pushing like this. Pushing down, pulling up. Try to lengthen the body. Okay, so slightly lean, like slightly push the thighs forward. Lift up. Now can you feel a little straightening of the stomach? Everyone? Yeah? Thank you. Okay. So, I want you to feel that kind of engagement, okay, when you're down on the floor. Try to extend this torso. Let's begin. 6 on the right and 6 on the left. Get your hips right. Hips should not be too high. Let's begin. Right leg, rotate. Make a circle, kick back. Circle, kick back for 5. Circle, kick back for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Shift the leg. Come on. Left leg. Circle and back. Circle and back. For 4. 3. Form is right, hip is low. 2, come on. And 1, very good. Drop the knee down, stay here. Stretch the hands forward. And then come back. Stretch your knees out. Alright, you're simply going to stay here. Place your hands on the knees. Rotate the shoulders back. Prepare yourself for 2 Surya Namaskars. After the Surya Namaskars, we get a break. Okay, let's come up. If you know where it is east in your house, please face east. We're still focusing on those first 3 asanas. This week focus, the first 3 asanas. Hands to heart center. Firm both your feet together. Firm the feet. Nidhi, just follow along as much as you can, because the Surya Namaskars, I'll send you a video. Okay? Feet together. Hips slightly firm. I want you to push the tops of the thigh back. Tops of the thigh back towards your back wall. The knees get slightly pulled up. Legs are nice and firm. Lift up the hands. Slightly bend back. Slowly look behind your thumb tip. Look beyond your thumb tip. I want you to drop the head back today. Nicely press your palms. Come on, stretch the arms up. Press the palms nicely. Priyanka, legs, the pelvis is going too forward. Exhale down, stretch the hands forward, reach towards your feet. Bend your knee generously. I want you to place that navel on the thigh and place your abdomen on the chest. Try to touch here. There should be no gap. Okay, or if there is gap, at least between your navel and thigh you should touch. Okay, and then place your hands down or at the back of your ankle. I want you to straighten the knees without losing that touch or connection. Straighten the knees. Now try to push the head down, head down, head down, head down, crown of the head down. Straighten the knees as much as you can. Gently look up, hands down on the ground next to the feet. Right leg steps back. Step the right leg back maximum, 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 and then drop your knees down. Release the toes. Right hand goes on your tailbone. Push down. Left hand on your thigh. You're here. Okay, now everybody look at me. If you've been there for yesterday, day before class, you can bend back slightly. If this is your first class of the week, then you can just stay here. Stay here. And I want you to just keep pushing this. Use this hand to push the tailbone down, down, down. Opening up this hip flexor. Hip flexor right from here. From this lower abdomen going towards the knee. Inside of the knee. Bend back slightly if you can. Head is in line with the neck. Sorry, neck is in line with the spine. Okay, release. Hands next to your feet. Go about your regular Surya Namaskar. So left leg back. Hold the plank for 2 seconds. Drop the knee, chest, chin down. Hold for 2 seconds. Shoulders back, elbows back, navel off the ground. Inhale for Bhujangasana. Hold for 2. Exhale, Parvatasana. Feel as if somebody is pulling your waist back. Push away from the earth. Right leg steps forward as you inhale. Look ahead. Both feet together. Exhale. Crown of the head towards the floor. Come on. Push the crown of the head down. Descend. Straighten the knee. Inhale. Lift the hands up and back. Hands to heart center. We just completed the right side. We're going to do the left side for Surya Namaskar 1. Only 2 rounds today. Okay. Left side. Hands to heart center. Okay. Inhale, lift the hands up. Now just lift the hands up, don't bend back. I want you to firm the legs. Press the feet down. Strengthen the legs. Very, very strong legs. In fact, take one hand and try to hit your thigh. I want you to feel the firmness. Hit. Okay, strong, strong, strong. Pelvis is strong. Now, bend back, bend back, bend back maximum you can. And then look up at the palms. Look beyond the palms. Press the palm, stretch the palm, press the knuckles, press the mount, press the fingertips. Exhale down, stretch forward. Don't be in a hurry to exhale down. Stretch forward, bend the knee. Okay, remember yesterday I spoke about shifting the navel. So navel should not just rest here.
push forward, and then try to rest down. Hold the back of your heel and then head down. When I say push forward, everybody try to touch this crease here. Just try to touch this crease, come up. Okay, so when you bend, right, what happens, everybody can try this. Just try to bend with your head down, curve the back, bend the head down like this. Can you notice this gap here so much between this crease? Yeah. So instead, when we bend, when we say hinge from the waist, what should happen? Keep your hand here and you should literally press the palm as you go down. So when you're going down, the palm should get pressed. This comes with, lengthening of the back. Okay, now try to hold the back of your knee, back of your ankles, straighten the knee, straighten the knee, straighten the knee, head down towards, and relax your shoulders. Don't keep the shoulders crouched up. Left leg back for the left cycle. Inhale, look up, stretch this knee back, place it down. Left hand on the tailbone, right hand on the thigh, and push forward. Push forward. Push, push, push. Feel it in this hip flexor. Alright. Old students, bend back, bend back, bend back. Slightly. Neck is in line with the spine. Neck is a part of the spine. Okay, hands next to the feet. Right leg steps back. Hold for 3 seconds. 3 seconds, nice strong plank. Push the heels back. Heels back. Again, neck is in line with the spine. Drop the knee, chest, chin down. Shoulders back, elbows back. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Good. Manju, again crouching the shoulders. Exhale, Parvatasana. Hold it here. Nidhi, hands are too wide. Okay, I won't correct you much today before I understand your body type. Straighten the back. Head is too inside. For Kavana, for Manju. Knees are not straight, Bhargav. Lengthen the back, Smita, more. Push the crown of the head down towards the floor. Left leg steps forward. Both feet together. Very good, Simran. I'm very happy with the progress. Inhale, hands go up. Hands to heart center. Simran, I don't know if it's your dress, but I feel like you've lost some. You look better form. Okay. Lost weight is always different from toning up or losing some inches. Okay. Now, one very quick round of Surya Namaskar. Alright, so try to keep up with the pace. I'm going to go fast. Hands to heart center, feet together. Do not lose the form. Do not lose your breath. Stay with your breath as you do this fast Surya Namaskar. Inhale, hands go up, bend back, look up, exhale down. Right leg steps back, look ahead. Inhale, left leg back for the plank. Drop the knee, chest, chin down. Hold the breath. Inhale for Bhujangasana, head up. Exhale, hip goes up for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg steps forward. Inhale, Ashvasanchalanasana. Both feet together, Padahastasana. Exhale. Inhale, hands go up. Hasta Uttanasana. Hands to heart center. Left side. Inhale, hands go up, bend back. Exhale, down, continue. Left leg goes back. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, drop the knee, chest, chin down. Hold the breath. Inhale, Bhujanga, Cobra. Exhale, Parvata, Mountain. Left leg steps forward, right leg steps forward. Inhale, hands go up. Stretch up. Okay, now interlock your elbows. Interlock your elbows, take the hands slightly behind your ear, and I want you to slowly bend the knees, squat down like this, and then rest the knees. Sit back. Okay, widen the knees. Okay, stay here. Now just watch me. I'm going to exhale, go down, and once I go down, I'm going to just try to walk with my elbows forward and push with my hips back. So hip is going back, this is going forward. You're trying to lengthen the trunk like this. Okay, forward, 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 hip goes back, 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 and then rest your forehead. Everybody get here. Exhale down, Walk the elbows back. Walk the elbows forward. And if your hip doesn't touch your heel, please remember you need to keep a pillow for every class. This is for your own development. The hip needs to be rested somewhere. So if it's not resting on your heel, it needs to rest maybe on a heightened surface like a pillow, 1 or 2. Okay, so keep it from the next class. Now, extend the elbows forward. Walk with the elbows forward. Push the hip back until you feel a khichav or a stretch on either side of your armpit. And then you feel a lengthening of the trunk. And then try to make that lengthening of the trunk equal on both sides. In fact, even lift up your forehead a little bit and try to push the forehead or place it forward a little more without restricting your nose. The nose should not be pressed into the floor. The nose should be loose to breathe. You can be touching the floor but pre-breathing. Okay, see if you can stretch your elbows a little more, hip back a little more, your final stretch. Feel an equal lengthening on the trunk, and then now the important thing is to try and push the chest down. Chest down, chest down, chest down, how much ever you can. See if you can just release the chest down. Even come up on your chin if you feel like. Please rest on your chin if you can. Or you can place your chin on the forearms, pull the forearms closer, and then try to rest the chest down. Very, very relaxing. Close your eyes. Stay here for a few moments. Adho Mukha Virasana. Stretch your hands forward, stretch the fingertips ahead. Straighten out the arms. And just loosely rest the arms, straight arms. Gently open your eyes, look between your palms, and slowly slide the hands back towards your knees. Nice stretch, right? Okay, moving on to our standing asanas. Let's all come up to standing. Okay, very, very simple today. We're just going to build upon what we worked on yesterday. Let me check what the time is. Okay. Alright. So you're here. So yesterday we did this posture of including Badhyanguli Asana. So this is your Badhyanguli Asana. Alright. And then we try to turn the foot to the right. You can do it along with me. Just turn the foot to the right and you bend over. Correct? So when you bend over like this, everybody do it with me. Spread your feet, right foot to the right side, and then you bend over. Okay, interlock hands. Notice how much you're able to bend, right? You're able to bend quite a bit. Almost your torso is sort of parallel to the floor, right? Do on the other side, left foot to the left. Inhale, lift up, exhale, bend to the left. Just notice how much you're able to bend. Okay, release. Relax. Now today we're not going to just lengthen the arms and the torso. I want you to lengthen all your limbs, so including your legs. So how do we lengthen the legs? You simply come up on your toes, extend your heels up, up, up. Come up on the toes, keep pulling the heels up, everyone. Heels up, 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 up. And be on the mounds of your toe. Are you able to see me fully, or is my head getting cut? Anyone is getting cut? Okay. So because sometimes in my zone. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, maybe we'll just adjust for today. Let's see if I can get something working tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I see you all following the instructions fine, so as I thought it's all working good. Okay, but please feel free to let me know in case of any kind of bandwidth issue, because usually if the head is cut, then you don't feel that connect because you can't really see like my speaking. Okay, now so when you come up on your toes, I want you to be on the mounds of the feet. Okay, so the toes should not clinch like this tight. The toes should not be what do you say, tightening or clinching. More you should rest the base on this mound of the feet. Okay.
Next, the hands. Okay, so what did I say about this Badhyanguli Asana? This little, the finger that you have, see the lines, these 3 lines, this finger line, I don't want you to be able to see that much. You should interlock properly. Okay, and then the hands. Now I'm going to come forward. So this should be really flat. Pull your thumbs inward. Okay, the palms should be flat. My left little toe, left little fingers down. Left little finger down for the beginning. Okay, so flat, and then I want that real pulling of the wrist. So this should go apart. This forearms should go up away from each other, and the shoulders should go, even this arm should go away from each other. Really stretch. Now I want everybody to practice this like this. So stand with your feet. Okay, rotate the shoulders back, push this down. Okay, chest comes forward. Chest forward, rotate, stay here, keep pushing down, push down, push down, push down, push down, keep pushing down. And then I want you to really move the wrists away from each other, forearms away from each other, even the upper arms away from each other. Widen the shoulders. Okay, so like this. And then you can just turn the head to look at the screen, but keep following the instructions. Then rotate your palm downward, and again stretch. Push down and push wider, push down and pull wider. You actually do not need any weights, any equipment to work your body, to build muscle, to strengthen muscle. Bhargav, you're tightening too much. Leave the neck loose, otherwise you'll have neck pain. Okay, so to build lean yogi muscle, you do not need weights. And you can pick up as much weight as someone else doing strength training if you do this properly. Okay, now spread the feet. Do not keep the feet very wide, just keep it comfortably wide. Okay, you're going to come up on the toes. If you lose balance, right, when you come up on the toes and do this, if you lose balance, just walk forward or walk back. Try not to drop the heel down. If you drop the heel down, simply lift up. Okay, now interlock properly. Left little finger is down still. Close your thumbs. Inhale, lift up, come up on the toes. First stretch up, maximum. Stretch up maximum. Heel up. Lift up further, and then keeping the pelvis where it is, just bend to the side little bit. Maybe you won't be able to bend as much as you did previously yesterday. Bend as much as you can, and now I want you to push these hands away from the head and away from each other. So like this, widen and lengthen, but keep the interlock nicely tight. Weight should be on both the feet, not just on one foot. Stretch away. Feel that stretch, pull coming from here. Now rotate the wrist away from you, rotate the wrist outward, and again do the pulling action, widening action, widening of the arms. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale, release, be on your heels, relax the hands. Super, very good. Just change the interlock, so you just have the right little finger down. Stay here, rotate the shoulders back. Okay, slightly widen the feet, slightly, now that you've got a hang of it. Okay, come up on your toes again, go for the other side. Inhale, lift the hand up, up, stretch up. Exhale to the side, side. Go to the side, push the hands away from you. See if you can bend a little more. Everybody can bend a little more. Come on, push yourself. You've woken up in the morning to stretch. Hands away from each other. Rotate the palms now. Push away from the head and pull away from each other. Release. Slowly. Relax. Smita, observe your legs. Jyoti, observe your legs. Okay, why I said that? This is like supposed to be like the trunk of the tree, from bottom here to down. This is like your branch of the tree. Unless you're a coconut tree, you cannot go, you shouldn't be like this. Okay, because coconut tree, the branches are only from here, right? The trunk is really long. But otherwise, if you're a proper tree, this should be firm, right? What I mean by that is, when you go like this, when you bend, can you see my pelvis is as it is, only this is moving. Some of you are moving the pelvis also. Can you see now I'm moving the pelvis also? When you move the pelvis also to the right side, the weight shifts. There's lesser weight on this leg. And the more you go, you just topple. Roots are getting loosened. Okay, so I want you to firmly press the roots down. That is your feet down. Keep this base strong. Bend from here maximum and stretch. This time, we're going to take the hands slightly behind the ear. And you'll notice that your stretch is better, your stance will be much better. So, not the hands next, bicep is not touching the ear, bicep is going behind the ear. Behind the ear. Let's give it a try. Okay? And if possible, once you go up here, I want you to just shift your head up, look at the interlock. If the little finger is not interlocked, I want you to interlock it again and then rotate the palm. Okay? Ready? Feet little wider now that you have confidence. Left little finger down, start with the left little finger down, rotate the shoulders back, inhale, come up on your toes, stretch the hands up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Widen, widen, widen the palms away from each other. Sorry, the wrists away from each other. Now, keeping the pelvis there, turn to the right side. Take the hands behind the ear, everyone. Behind the ear. Pull back, push away from each other. Spread, spread, open, open, wrists away, forearms away from each other. Okay, release. Look up at the hand, interlock properly. Rotate the palm, push away. Rotate the palm, push away, 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 away. Release. Relax. One more thing that's happening, many of you. Now when you bend, okay, because this is more towards gravity, only this is pulling more. This is pulling down more. This hand is not pulling up equally. So I want you to focus on that. Pull this hand up equally, and the other thing I want you to focus on is keeping the full interlock properly. This time, right little finger down. Right little finger down. See if you want to widen your legs a little more to challenge yourself. Little more if you want to widen your legs. Inhale, hands go up, come up on your toes. Up, up, up. Stretch to the left. Hands behind the ear. Behind the ear. Stretch away from your head. Stretch the forearms away from each other. Check if there's equal weight on both legs. Might be a little more on the left side, but try to push the weight on the right side, right leg. Push away, back, rotate, rotate. Look up at your palms. Interlock the little finger a little more. Slowly come back. Inhale, release. Notice how difficult it is to keep your mind on everything. I might have given just 4 or 5 instructions for every asana, but by the time we do the legs, hands go away. By the time we do the hands, legs go away, right? So this is how we are distracted through the day. Once you master your body, you're able to do multitasking with the body, then you can think of doing, like if we cannot do with our own body, how will you do with things around you, right? How will you do it with other people, other objects? Yeah, so that is why yoga. Okay, now let me check the time. You can all come down to sitting. Come down to sitting. Okay, just gently bending the knees and taking your hands under the knee, just staying here. Lengthen the chin and then just place it down. Turn to the side, place one ear down. Try to rest your cheek on the knee or the chin on the knee. Turn to the other side, just resting the feet. You can just extend the feet towards the floor, relaxing the back. Now, gently bringing your heel, right heel towards the perineum or the pelvis. Okay. Now notice, usually, see when you want to keep this 90 degrees, right? Everybody check if this is 90 degrees for you. Place your hands like this, check. Okay. Now if this is 90 degrees, automatically the torso will be tilted like this. But we want the torso should be turned towards this foot. So what should we do? Just place your wrist here in front of this knee. Hold this wrist like a lock. The other hand next to this hip, and then extended leg hip and turn. Turn towards this extended foot. Keep resisting this knee here. And this knee should not lift up. It should be down. See how much refinement we have to do. Yesterday also we did Janu Shirshasana, but we couldn't do this refinement, right? We were focusing on the heel. Yesterday what did we do? We lifted the heel up and pushed the heel forward so that you get a stretch in the back of this leg. You'll feel it when you go down. So inhale, lift up, go towards the Janu, that is the knee, Janu Shirshasana. See how much you can place your hand down. I don't want an overstretch, we're just doing a restorative asana. So simply to relax your back and relax your leg and hips. Try to lift the heel of the extended leg, left leg, and then try to walk forward sort of with the heel. Inch forward with the heel, toes are pointing up to the ceiling, hands are casually rested, the spine is just leaning forward and rested. Completely drop your head down, hang the head down fully, relax. Ideally, if you can place the head on the knee, it's great. For a few seconds, press the back of the knee of the extended leg. Extended leg, back of the knee, press down to the floor. Toes are still pointed up to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders. Push the shoulders down towards the earth. Slowly slide the hands back towards your pelvis. Come up to sitting. Change your leg. Again, very quickly, left heel towards the pelvis. Resist this knee. Place this hand here. Shift the torso towards the right foot. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, gently place the hands down. Gentle extension. I don't want an overstretch. The back can be rounded, no problem. Toe up towards the ceiling. Use your heel to inch forward so that you can get a stretch in the back of the right leg. Head down. Just hang the head down. The mind feels rested when the forehead is rested. Gently come up to sitting. Okay, just extend your legs, push forward, alright, and just lie down back. On your back, hands extended, feet slightly separated, drop your toes to either side, palms facing up to the ceiling. Try to push the palms downwards towards the knees so that the shoulder is rested. Just observe the body. Try to rest exactly the middle of the back of the head on the floor. Center part of the back head on the floor. If you wish, you can keep a bend in the knee. So place your foot on the mat and just knees up in mountain to face towards the ceiling and relax the lower back. If not, you can just keep the legs extended in Shavasana. Feel every part of your body relaxing, sinking into Mother Earth. Completely surrender your body weight. If you feel any tension, strain, tightness in the body, simply focus on that region. Allow it to relieve, relax with every breath. So as if you're inhaling and exhaling in and out of that region, sending it some healing energies. Mentally affirm that it is feeling healed, it's feeling relaxed. The body part is feeling relaxed. For the next few seconds, I want you to explore the connection between your body and your breath. Just notice how when the breath fills into the lungs come up, fill up the sides of the lungs, the back of the lungs. Diaphragm is pushed and the stomach comes up. As you exhale, just release, let go, sink in, surrender. Be aware Take your right hand up above the head. Keep the eyes closed throughout. Bend the knee one by one and turn over to your right side. Keeping the eyes closed, come down to sitting, come up to sitting. Gently bring your hands to heart center. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Eyes remain closed. Take your hands back behind your hip. Right hand holds the left wrist. Bend the head down to Mother Earth. Salutations. Gratitude. Inhale, gently come up. Exhale, bring your hands together. Rub the palms. Generate some heat through the friction. Place it on your eyes. Feel the warmth and darkness. And gently look into your palms. Blink a couple of times and draw in the energy. Massage your neck a little bit. Massage your shoulders. We did a lot of the arms. Just massage your arms. Smile. Have that internal smile. Not be a teeth showing white smile. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for joining in. I will see you all tomorrow. You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Bye. Good day. Bye, Bhargav. Bye-bye. Bye, Savini.